Welcome to Cloud Infrastructure Services YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to show you how you can set up a complete LAMP stack on Ubuntu hosted on Amazon Web Services. So simply click the link in the description box to come to this marketplace listing for Amazon, and from here you want to create a new EC2 virtual machine. So for that, simply click on continue to subscribe. And by the way, this image comes with pre-installed Apache Web Server MySQL, PHP, PHPMyAdmin, and Let's Encrypt. So from this page you want to validate your subscription, and once you're done, you want to click on continue to configuration. After that, you would be brought to this page from where you want to choose the AMI, choose the latest software version, and choose the region where you want to deploy your virtual machine. And then click on continue to launch. After that, you would be brought to this page from where you can choose to launch the virtual machine from either the website or from the EC2 management console. So I am going to go with launch from website. Now I need to scroll down and choose the instance type according to my requirements. So by default it is set to T2 medium, which is 4 GB of memory, 2 virtual cores, and so on. This all depends upon your requirements. After that, choose the VPC settings by either creating a new VPC in EC2 management console or by choosing an already existing one. After that, go with the default subnet settings, scroll down and make sure that the security group is selected as Apache Web Server and the version is 0.002. After that, choose a key pair by either creating a new key pair or by choosing an already existing one, because this is the key pair that you would be using to connect to your SSH terminal of your virtual machine. After that, when you're satisfied with the settings, simply click on launch to actually launch this virtual machine. And then you would be prompted that congratulations, an instance of this software was deployed on EC2. Now you can go to EC2 management console by clicking on this button that says EC2 console, which should open up the EC2 management console in a new tab. Now in here, the machine in the pending state without a name is a newly created virtual machine. So I'm going to give it a name by clicking on this icon and typing in LAMP, because this is a LAMP stack image. After that, when it is in the running state, I want to connect to it using the SSH terminal. So for that, simply right click on it, then click on connect. Now in here, you want to switch to SSH client tab and you want to copy this command and paste it inside either a command prompt or a PowerShell. And then you want to replace this path inside this quotation marks for the path where you have downloaded your private key. After replacing the path for your private key, simply hit enter and you would be prompted to verify. So type in yes and hit enter once more. And then you would be able to log into the SSH terminal of your virtual machine. Now the very first thing that we want to do to set up a new LAMP stack image is we want to change the root password of MySQL's root user, because this image comes with the default root password for MySQL root user. So for that, simply click the link in the description box to come to this blog post, from where if you scroll down you would find these commands. So you want to copy the very first command and paste it inside the SSH terminal, and then it is going to ask you for the current root password, which by default is MySQL1234, and then hit enter. After that, you would be able to log into MySQL shell. Now in here, to change the root user's password, simply go back to the blog post and copy this command. And by the way, this is the password that you're giving to your root user. So if you want to give a different password, make sure to change this text right over here. And after copying these commands, you want to paste it inside the SSH terminal and then hit enter. After that, you might even want to create a new user for your MySQL shell. So for that, simply head back to the blog post, scroll down, and you will find these commands, copy these commands, and by the way, this is the name of the new user that we are setting, and this is the password for the new user. Make sure to replace this text for your desired text. After that, paste them inside the MySQL shell or paste them in the SSH terminal and then hit enter. So now you have successfully created a new user as well. Now if you want to access the PHPMyAdmin portal, we want to go back to EC2 management console, and from here we want to go back one step. And then we want to click on our virtual machine to get the IP address. So copy this public IP address and paste it inside a new tab, and then follow this IP address with PHPMyAdmin. So this is going to open up the PHPMyAdmin portal for your virtual machine. Now in here you can use the credentials for the new user that you have created, or you can go with the credentials for the root users. So simply type in the credentials of whatever you want and then the password and then hit enter. After that, you would be able to log into your PHPMyAdmin portal. Now this PHPMyAdmin portal is a graphical user interface to manage and access your databases. We have multiple options in here like databases, SQL, status, user accounts, export, import, settings, and a lot more options. Anyways, let's head back to the LAMP stack tutorial. So to add a new website to the LAMP stack, the very first thing that we want to do is that we want to exit from MySQL shell. So type in the command quit and then hit enter. After that, we have a command sudo lamp and then add to add a new website. Hit enter and you will be asked to enter the name of your website or for your server. So for this tutorial, I'm going to call this one as demo. After that, it is going to ask you to give a name for your root directory for your particular website. You can go with the default directory, which is the name of the website itself, which in this case would be demo, by hitting enter. So I'm just going to go with the default. After that, it is going to ask us for the email address of the administrator. So I'm going to type in test@test.com, but make sure to type in a valid email address for the administrator. After that, it is going to ask us if we want to create a database with the same username. So go with yes and type in the root password for your MySQL root user. After that, it is going to ask us for the name of the database that you want to associate with this particular website. So I'm going to call it DemoDB as my website name is demo. And then we want to set a password for DemoDB. After that, you would be asked if you want to create an SSL certificate for your website using the Let's Encrypt. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to go with no and hit enter and you're all done. Now if you want to verify if this website has been added to Apache Web Server or the LAMP stack, you can go over to this directory. So type in cd/data/www and then hit enter, and within this directory, we want to type in the command ls and then hit enter. So as you can see that our website or our web server demo has been added to our Apache or LAMP stack. So that was it for this tutorial. If you have any queries regarding this tutorial, make sure to leave that query in the comment section down below and we will get to you as soon as possible. And make sure to check out the link in the description box for the marketplace listing for Amazon and for the step-by-step blog post guide. And if this video has helped you in any way, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel.